It's time for some carbon-based gaming.
What is that?
Does it hurt, Tessa?
No, but I can't move.
Maybe I can do something.
Be careful, Core. Core!
It worked.
Core, are you okay?
Of course, no problem.
You're smoking.
It's just a cable wound.
What is that? There has to be a way to turn it off. Ah! Damn it!
Wait.
No, Core, don't! Stop it, Core. There has to be another way.
It doesn't look like it, Tessa.
Core, what are you doing? Wait! There's still one of those things active over there!
Yes, one of them. Remember, sometimes you need help from others.
But that doesn't mean you should go too far. You won't survive that.
You can leave it to the other person to decide how far they should go. Either way, you need to get in there. I am detecting 2 life signals. It's unpleasant, but unavoidable.
Core, don't! Stay with me! No! Oh, Core, come on. No. My little friend, you didn't have to do that. Fine. I'm sure you did that for a reason. Thank you. 2 life signals, he said. How is that possible? I have a bad feeling about this.
Why are you hesitating?
It's my memories of what happened then.
Yes?
They're weird.
Blurry?
No, I can see it clearly, but I don't understand them.
Maybe I can help you. Please just go on. Tell me everything the way you remember. So you entered the passage.
And then I was in a library. Incredible. I thought this was a strange but natural feature that was used as a shelter. But this? An old globe of the Earth, with a pin in my hometown. I used to read in one of these a lot. It stood in that old house that belonged to Anthony's parents. Finn often sat on my lap and I read stories to him. Now, I'm going completely insane. What is that? This thing looks like me. It feels like happiness. It's scary, but it also feels so familiar. What was that? Oh. Just a nice crackling fireplace. A painting of... Oh, God. It looks like the painting is moving and the landscape is changing. Lots of books. I feel like I know them. Not just the titles, but like I've read them. But they keep repeating. Tony?
Oh, there you are. I've been waiting for you. You okay?
I know, I had to work longer. An important project had to be finished today. What? Is that me?
I see. Well, our little man is still awake and refusing to sleep. I know it's my evening, but I think he'd like you to read him a story.
Oh, yes, of course. I'd love to, but I'm just so tired. I promise I'll come home sooner in the future.
It's okay. I understand. Too bad he can't.
Yes, I'd be grumpy too if my only problem was the wrong person taking me to bed. Right, Finn? I can't. Not today, honey. I've been reading all day long. I think I'd fall asleep before him.
Okay, Tessa. I understand. I'll take him to bed with me.
Yes, I'm sorry. But yes, fine. I'll sleep in the spare room. Thanks.
Good night.
This isn't real. I'm in our old house. This was years ago. Back on Earth. Please, Anthony, please open up. It's me. Tony! Finn! I vaguely remember. I was working overtime, but I don't remember why. Or what I was working on. I remember I had to read a ton, and even had to take eye drops to relieve the strain. Field reports, maybe? New expeditions? But what's this here?
Honey, we have to get going. See you this evening. Come on, we're late.
Tony! Finn, please wait! What? Where are they? Why is Finn so old all of a sudden? Hello? I'm losing my mind. There it was again. Where am I now? An office. Huh. It's September 28th, 2002. On that computer. Shambhala Group, Inc., publishing company. Lead editor. Tessa Carter? What? I don't understand. There's a document. It says Melissa Luna on it. But I can't touch anything. Oh, damn it. Hey, honey, I know I'm late. I'll head out in a minute.
I see. Why are you working so late again?
Lots to do. I have to edit a pretty long chapter.
Sure. I tried to call you earlier. I guess you haven't listened to your voicemail?
No, sorry.
Great. Would have been important to me, but whatever. I'm gonna need my black tie tomorrow, the one Mark borrowed. You got it?
He's already gone.
Ah, of course. Because he knows he's got a life beside work. I should have known.
I just forgot.
Yes. Fine. But is everything else prepared for tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow is...
September 29th, 2 p.m. Noah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sure. But you're the lead editor who can postpone meetings and leave whenever she wants. Isn't that what you said? Honey, the funeral is at 2 p.m., 1400. I'll get Finn and take him with me. We'll meet there. Please come.
There's a meeting at 11 a.m. I can't postpone it anymore. But it won't take long. I'll be there.
Good. Don't make too much noise when you come home.
You have one new message.
Hey, honey, it's me. I've sent you an email with the pictures for the condolence card, you know, 'cause your printer's better. Please remember to fill out your vacation forms. I have to hand mine in today, but I won't do that until your vacation's been approved. Oh, and most importantly, don't forget the black tie Mark borrowed off me, okay? Call me back.
Condolence card, tie, vacation. Damn, I keep forgetting stuff like this. Secretly writing a book at work might not have been the best idea. But just a few more weeks and it's done. He could give me some space, to be honest. Noah. I remember him. An old colleague of Tony's, a good friend. Anthony was heartbroken when he died. And I didn't even bother writing his funeral into my calendar. They seem like memories. Familiar and clear. I could even remember parts of the conversation. I've never worked in an office like that. Have I? Neither with the IMC nor with the Shambhala Group. And the date. Everything is reverberating in my head. September 29th, 2 p.m., 1400. But the year, 2002? Oh, despair, fear, anger. That didn't feel good. That sounded like another door. Am I finally going to find them? It's the next day, so this must be the meeting.
Ah, Tessa, there you are. Good. We've been waiting for you. Let's get to item 2 on the agenda. The book Our Final Adventure is overdue and cannot be published as planned. We have already booked everything. Magazines, stand-up displays, printing, everything. But we have no manuscript, and everything is set to start in 2 weeks. So, does anyone have a short-term alternative available that is almost ready to print?
Peter Smith's The Legacy.
G.S. Queen's Nothing is Possible.
Melissa Luna's No Progress Without Obstacles. Melissa Luna?
Informative. We shall discuss it. The final decision is mine, of course, but I would like to hear your arguments.
What is she doing? She needs to go. The funeral is at 2 p.m.
Okay, that's settled. G.S. Queen's Nothing is Possible. Good. Christine, contact the author. I want the current manuscript with all the necessary changes marked on Tessa's desk today.
Understood.
Are you okay?
Mark! Yes, I'm fine.
Why are you so passionate about this book? I've never seen you like this. It's not bad, but it's got some fundamental flaws. The things it tries to convey are interesting, but it's not what I'd call completely thought out. The planet is cool, but also sort of barren.
It's mine.
What?
I wrote it.
You're Melissa Luna?
Yes, and I'm not sure you fully understood what it's trying to convey. It's about a single person making the difference. No matter how small a cog you may be, you just need to know how.
That's a good sentiment, but, well, it doesn't quite come through. Why didn't you say that in the meeting?
I wasn't quite myself, and, well, it didn't feel right. I can't defend it like it's my own book. And I had to get going and leave. Today is the funeral of Anthony's friend. I can't be late. Oh, damn! He's gonna kill me!
When do you need to be there?
2 p.m.
That's soon. Are you gonna make it?
Well, first I'd have to find out where the event is happening, and then I'd have to get there.
Do you have one of those newfangled sat-navs for your car?
No.
Okay, come with me. I'll take a road map and navigate you from the passenger seat. I'm finished here anyway.
That would be perfect. Thank you.
Let's get going then.
She's not well. I was tired and angry and worn out. Oh, I think... No.
Please keep calm. You've almost got it.
Melissa Luna. She looks like me. Why? Why?
You know it. Deep inside you know. You know exactly. But you have to be honest with yourself. It's going to hurt. I cannot change that. But this is the only way you can help yourself.
My... It's not reacting! That's my car.
Tessa? Tessa, can you hear me? Tessa!
Oh God. Oh, he's injured and bleeding a lot.
Hello? Hello? My name's Mark Bennett. We've had a car accident on the forest road from Springfield to Fairview. There's a creek next to us. Please, send help quickly. My friend is unconscious and injured. Come on, Tony, pick up.
Yeah? Hello, Mark?
Tony,
I can't understand him anymore. He's lost consciousness. This is all my fault. And I pulled Mark into this. church is not standing on the edge of a forest. I know it, but I don't know how. TAC 92. Of course. Tessa and Anthony Carter, married 1992. I'd like to help them, but they're both gone. I remember. Tony and I got married here. This used to be a happier place. Back then. Locked. I don't know if I want to see what's inside. A huge cross, probably wooden and gold-plated. Locked. I don't know if I want to see what's... It won't open. Mark, no! Please, this can't be happening. If all the other things were memories, is this one too? Or is it just me worrying? I was unconscious in the car. How should I know if he's dead? Please don't be. What is that? This door doesn't fit into a church like this one. Ah, that's me! Am I asleep? But that can't... Wait a second. A hospital? That means I might still be alive! Wake up! Hello? Open up! Wake up! But at least that makes sense. How could I be experiencing all this if I was dead? I have to get out, come to my senses. But how? I'm in a hospital, and somehow I have to go through that door. I'm so sorry, Mark. I really hope he isn't actually dead. No chance. And I have to get going and leave. I know what I'm good. Maybe there's a way to... Quiet! Just leave me alone. Let me think. Don't you understand? We have to get out of here. There has to be a way to wake up. I wish I could just do everything differently. What? Let's see. Why? Melissa? Yes. Why, Tessa? What is your goal? You did what you always do. It's just in your nature. Even if you could change it, are you really going to betray yourself? Do you want to sit around doing nothing? We're in a coma. Don't you get it? We might die or just lie around for years immobilized. Don't you want to live again? Yes, I know. I don't want us to change just so we can live. It's a fight that you can't win. You won't change. It's hopeless. I already did. You knew this whole time? Tessa, we knew the whole time. But your head refused to think about it, and instead just threw itself into the next adventure. That's how much you devoted yourself to thrills and being alone. As an author, as an explorer, you don't want to change. You're just scared of dying. You're fighting for your life because the only thing you don't want to explore is what lies beyond. Nothing else. But as soon as you're back, you'll be just like you always were. I'll show you who I am. Melissa, my alter ego that I used to chase my dreams, to take risks and go my own way. Maybe the part of me that doesn't want to be a part of something bigger.
Oh, there you are. I've been waiting for you.
I'm sorry.
I know it's my turn tonight, but our little man is still awake and refusing to sleep. I think he'd like you to read him something.
I'd love to.
Great, thanks. I'm honestly pretty exhausted from work.
Wait, where are you going?
I need to take a shower. I'll be right back.
I feel exhausted all of a sudden. Just like back then, I suppose. And I'm wearing completely different clothes. Can I change something, maybe? Maybe I can get him to sleep. Then we could relax afterwards. Which one of these? One of Finn's books. One of Finn's favorite plushies. One of Finn's favorite plushies. Look who it is. Yeah, you like him, don't you? A comfy blanket. Come here. I'll tuck you in nice and snug. That's better. Once upon a time. He's still whining. I don't think it's the book, but there's something else bothering him. No older than a year. Oh, Finn. I am so sorry. I wish I could take you into my arms, but he's barely awake. Something's bothering him, though. How could I help him? He's clinging to the other plushie. He doesn't need another one. Once upon a time. And he's asleep. I remember I used to watch him sleep.
I needed that. Oh. Hey, it worked.
You just need to know how.
Yeah, well, you've got a knack for it. It's late, and I'm exhausted. I'm going to bed. Are you coming?
I don't think that's possible, but... Wait. I'm sorry.
Oh, Tessa, I know how you feel.
Too late. Not real. I know. But it was nice anyways. That was too difficult. It was exhausting to take care of him after work, but now it feels more like a blessing. I suppose it used to be too much of a routine. I took it for granted. I would have definitely had the energy if I just forced myself a little. Oh, despair, fear, anger. That didn't feel good. Oh, despair, fear, anger. Oh, despair, fear, anger. That didn't feel good. I should perhaps look more closely before diving into any of the feelings. despair. I should perhaps look. Melissa, my alter ego that I used to chase my dreams, to take risks and go my own way. Maybe the part of me that doesn't want to be a part of something bigger.
It's locked. It's locked.
I'm in a hospital, and some... Oh, despair. I should perhaps look more... Oh, despair, fear. I should perhaps look... Just a nice crackling fireplace. One of Finn's book. One of Finn's book. An old globe of the Earth. Yes, that felt lovely. Before I do anything differently, I have to look at this book. Mark said something about a planet. Yes! I can move the mouse. Let's see. Melissa Luna. No progress without obstacles. I'll just scroll through it. A man called Nolan crashes on a planet with no emergency signal. There's a space station in front of him. The letters IMC are visible. He finds out that he used to be this station's commander. I wrote that. I can even vaguely remember how I did it. It was at this desk. I was alone with nothing but the buzzing of lights to keep me company. I submitted it under the name Melissa Luna. She was my pseudonym, so I could write the book in peace without intervention. Tony had no idea and probably kept wondering why I was at work so long. All so I could do it without help? But then I sort of experienced my own book, and because Melissa was the author, She was able to change everything in the story just how she needed it. Remove people, fly, everything. But how is that? Hello?
Hi, it's me. Still at work after all?
I had a lot to do.
I see. Alright. I tried to call you earlier. Guess you haven't listened to your voicemail?
I got distracted by other things.
More important things. I understand.
No, just... I'm sorry.
Would have been important to me, but anyway, I'm gonna need my black tie tomorrow. Mark borrowed that, right? Have you got it?
He's already gone.
Of course, because he gets off from work on time. Or maybe he checks his voice messages in case there's something important going on in his private life.
I'm sorry.
But everything is prepared for tomorrow?
There's a meeting at 11 a.m. I'll rush through that, then I'll get in the car and be there at 2.
That's something, at least. I have a few things to sort out, and then I'll go to bed. Please don't make too much noise when you get home. See you tomorrow.
See you then. I love you. I'm sorry. What am I doing here? It's too late to change anything. When was that call again? Whoa, it worked.
Hey, Tessa, are you okay? Your phone just rang. It was your husband. Sorry, I saw it in passing.
Thanks, no problem.
Are you sure? You've been a bit worn out these past few days and weeks.
Yeah, yes, I'm fine.
Good.
I hope. I already forgot what I was supposed to do for Tony. Good thing he left me a message.
You have one new message.
Hey, honey, it's me. I've sent you an email with the pictures for the condolence card, because your printer's better. Please remember to fill out your vacation forms. I have to hand mine in today, but I won't do that until your vacation's been approved. Oh, and most importantly, don't forget the black tie Mark borrowed off me, okay? Call me back.
Mark?
Hey, Tessa, what can I do for you? Tessa?
Oh, sorry. Do you remember the black tie you borrowed? I need it back.
Sure, I've got it right here.
The condolence card for Noah's funeral tomorrow. It still needs our picture and my signature. I'll take a pen, too. As neatly as possible. Done. Now all I need is a photo. I got this frame for Christmas from a colleague. The sample picture is still inside it. Forms, applications, documents. I'll take one of the vacation forms. A printer and copying machine. Ugh, I can hear the sound in my head, even while it's off. The card is inside the printer, ready to go. The picture fits perfectly onto the card. Our condolence card with a photograph on it. I've signed it already. It's ready to go. And finished.
Let's see. Yes, I can approve that.
Thanks. Do you have a moment?
Of course.
How are you?
Great. Well, the same old job, but it's going great with Lisa. Actually, we've been looking for a house, but I'm thinking of proposing to her before.
That is a great idea. I'm so happy for you two.
You don't sound happy. Do you know something I don't? Has she told you she's unhappy with me?
No. She loves you. And she doesn't want to lose you. I'm sure of that. You're doing the right thing.
Whew, okay. You had me there for a second.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, Mark.
What? Why?
I've been neglecting you. I remember you wanted to talk to me, but I was too busy.
Don't worry, Tessa. You've got a lot going on. I understand. It's just pretty stressful right now. All I wanted was to let you know that I'm always there, in case everything's too much for you. I'd be happy to look after Finn if you and Tony would like an evening to yourselves. But if everything's okay with you, great. I'm glad to hear it. I'm fine. Spending a lot of time outside, or tinkering with some devices, you know? Really clears your head.
Maybe I should do that too. Then, see you later.
See you.
Hello, Mr. Bishop.
Good day, Tessa.
Could we postpone tomorrow's meeting? I have to be at a funeral.
And you only got informed of this funeral today? Tomorrow is an important day. The meeting is crucial and you have to be there.
Yes, I forgot to tell you.
I'm sorry, but everyone else has already left. Next time tell me in time. Otherwise we'd have had the meeting today.
See you later, Mr. Bishop.
Bye, Tessa.
I remember that it was a bureaucratic nightmare to figure out what this document was even for, and that eventually we failed. But the parent company keeps sending us these things every month. Yeah, maybe I should have. Anthony's salary isn't too bad these days, and I could work from home as an author. Maybe I could have written for a newspaper. Unfortunately, this won't change anything now. It won't open. Anthony's black tie. He's going to need it tomorrow. Our condolence card with a photograph on it. I've signed it already. It's ready to go. Good. I should have everything.
Hey, honey. Thanks for calling me back. So, what's the deal?
I think I've got everything.
Good. The condolence card is ready too?
Fresh off the press and signed.
Great, thank you.
I've got your black tie, and my vacation has been approved.
Oh, excellent. Are you going to be at work much longer?
No, I think I'm almost ready to come home.
Great. But you sound unhappy. You can stay if you've got something important to finish. I'm pretty exhausted from work, and I'm probably going to fall asleep on the couch. You'll think of tomorrow?
How could I forget Noah?
Good. I love you. See you later.
I love you too. See you. Simply put, in hindsight, it probably wouldn't even have had any negative impact on my job or the book. Still, back then, I ignored those facts, telling myself I had to concentrate on what I was working on. If there was any job I was forcing myself to do, then it was one I imposed on myself. There's one door left. But is this still not enough to wake up? I understand now. All of it.
It's locked.
Oh, despair. I should perhaps look more closely. Melissa, my alter ego that may be the part of me that doesn't want to be. Oh, despair. I should perhaps look. Yes, that felt lovely. It's the next day, so this must be the meeting. I have to get this meeting finished before 1 p.m. I'm sure the others are going to try to get their suggestions through. I don't really care which book makes it, as long as Mr. Bishop decides quickly.
Ah, Tessa, there you are. Good. We've been waiting for you. We've saved the most important point on the agenda until you arrived. The book Our Final Adventure needs to be replaced.
G.S. Queen's Nothing is Possible.
Peter Smith's The Legacy.
Melissa Luna's No Progress Without Obstacles.
Very informative. Let's discuss which title you'd prefer. I'm sure you've all made notes. What do you think about the book Nothing is Possible?
These stories are perfect if you like horror.
That's right. Lots of individual stories with perfect length, small doses of horror. This one cuts deep, something that sticks with you for a long time.
That is correct.
None of these stories will be made into movies.
That's not completely true.
Well, Nothing is Possible has something going for it. What do you think about the book No Progress Without Obstacles?
600 pages are far too many for this story.
That's not completely true. The author would not have delivered this quality at the beginning of the development.
That is correct.
A round speaking robot who can project holograms? Seems familiar.
That's not completely true.
Well, Nothing is Possible has something going for it. What do you think about the book The Legacy?
There's never been a successful debut novel.
That's not completely true. It's written in such simple language we don't even have to proofread it.
That isn't quite right.
It's 600 pages long. So perfect for fantasy fans.
That's right.
Well, Nothing is Possible has something going for it. What do you think about the book Nothing is Possible?
I'm sure there's going to be a sequel soon. Should be good.
That's not completely true. Horror has always been something for the masses.
That isn't quite right.
This is an unknown author.
That's not completely true.
Well, Nothing is Possible has something going for it. What do you think about the book No Progress Without Obstacles?
This is some 19th century grammar right here.
That's not completely true. Grammar and spelling are great.
That is correct.
Pretty confusing story if you ask me.
That's not completely true.
Well, No Progress Without Obstacles has something going for it. What do you think about the book The Legacy?
This story hasn't been finished and is basically begging to be continued. But what if it's unsuccessful?
That's right. We've got a lot of leverage over the young author.
That is correct.
We could go for a more unusual font in this book.
That's right.
Well, No Progress Without Obstacles has something going for it. What do you think about the book Nothing is Possible?
Nobody cares about violence anymore.
That's not completely true. This is the horror story of the year. Nobody has seen something like this before.
That isn't quite right.
People die and go crazy? I don't know if that's something we should buy.
That's right.
Well, no progress without obstacles has something going for it. What do you think about the book No Progress Without Obstacles?
How are you supposed to promote an author that nobody knows?
That's right. It conveys a nice dark atmosphere.
That is correct.
Every answer just opens up a new question. Thrilling.
That's right.
Good. That's me sold. Very informative. We will publish No Progress Without Obstacles. The others just can't keep up. Okay. Christine, you contact the author. I want the current manuscript with all of the changes made to the last version on Tessa's desk today. Tessa, are you okay?
Yeah. Just for a second, everything was sort of unreal and overwhelming. Then I realized it is. I've got to do something later. Something private, but I'll take care of this first thing tomorrow morning.
That's fine. Ethan, inform the marketing department, adjust the graphics and texts. And you, Tessa, you polish that book tomorrow. You know how much we're banking on this book's success.
Got it.
Excellent. Let's get to work then.
Give me your number.
The
The author's number, so I can tell her how heroically you fought for her. I mean, it was like a lioness defending her cubs.
She was.
What do you mean?
It's my book.
It's yours?
Yes, it is. What do you think?
It's not bad. It's got some flaws. The message it tries to convey is interesting, but it needs some work. Maybe you should make the planet more alive.
Thanks, Mark. You're a good friend. To be honest, I just wanted to get the meeting over quickly.
Why? What are you up to?
It's one of Tony's colleagues' funeral today, at 2 p.m., and I have to find a way of getting there.
Oh, my condolences, but that might be difficult. I could accompany you and navigate.
I'll manage. I should have enough time, but thanks, Mark. For everything.
Hey, I'm just a technician. Nothing to thank me for.
Whatever you say.
See you later, then. Time to fight some printers.
See you. It worked! We didn't crash into the tree! I should have helped Tony with his problems instead of leaving them all to him. We should have solved them as a team. That would have helped a lot, I think. I'm sure this oh-so-important meeting could have been postponed if I wanted it to. But I was concentrating on myself too much. But all that would have only avoided this accident. Everything would have come crashing down at some point. If I kept on with these two jobs.
My beloved Tessa, you are my rock, my monolith. The path we took hasn't always been easy, and I suppose it won't get any easier in the future. But I know I want to take it with you, and that will solve any problems we might face together. You were afraid of this day, and I understand why. Maybe more than anyone else. We all know you as someone who takes care of everything. Someone who goes through life with courage. Who never leaves anything behind and always keeps cool in the most difficult of situations to find a solution. We love and admire you for that. Especially me, as you know. But I also know how much it takes for you to play the part of a goal-driven person who will be steadfast and immovable as a rock in an earthquake. Self-doubts and setbacks get to you, especially in your job as an author. And that just makes me love you even more. Not because you have weaknesses, but because you can still see them next to all your strengths and qualities, even though you try not to show too much of it. I'm not here today to be a burden, to be someone you have to take care of. The two of us, this relationship, shouldn't be something else for you to take care of. I want it to be a thing of mutual support. Because the more you use your strength to take the burden off others, the happier we are seeing you without those weights on your shoulder at all. Seeing you laugh, content, and free. I want to make sure you can be that way more often. Even though you won't make it easy for me. I want to fight. To be allowed to support you, so you can go through life unburdened and do what you love. Not because it's your duty, but because you want to. Let me be your cornerstone. And as a symbol of that, I'd like to give you this amulet. It contains a piece of a meteorite. It's rugged, imperfect, and has had to go through a lot to get here. And yet it's breathtakingly beautiful. With an insane amount of effort and pain, you could turn it into something perfect. Or you could just accept that this splinter shows that it's part of something bigger, with all its imperfections. I don't need you to be a perfect rock that can withstand anything. We're both splinters that complement each other. Both of us make a we. Both of us form one monolith. Together.
Empty. Thank God. Except for the amulet Tony gave me on our wedding. Anthony gave this to me on our wedding. It's a piece of meteorite. I'm in a hospital, and somehow I have to go through that door. It could have all been avoided with small things again and again over the last few years. I should have listened to him more, trusted him more. He only wanted to help. Instead, I tried doing it alone, no matter how hard it was. And now, all the doors are closed. Is there really no way? It looks like his hand is grasping something, but it's empty. Finn, his hand is grasped. Finn and Anthony. I hope to see them again soon. Not just in my memories. Finn. Melissa, maybe the part of me that... Here. That's the amulet Tony gave us on our wedding. It was supposed to remind us that we're part of something bigger. That it's okay to make mistakes and get help. Our family is what's bigger. Our family accepts our mistakes and helps us. You're a part of me. You're a part of this family. You're saying you can see a way out for yourself? For us? Even though we would have to change? Yes. But you're right too. We always wanted to be steadfast, independent, and autonomous. And we are. But we have to make a choice. We can either be alone and never compromise again and show everyone what we can do. Or we can be together with Anthony and Finn, which would mean compromises for all of us. I've made my decision, independently, autonomously, in their favor. But you have to come with me, otherwise we'll just keep fighting in here forever, never achieving anything. When we wake up, you're going to have to account for all this. And implementing and keeping these changes will be unpleasant. Fine. Let's try it. Finn and Anthony. I hope to see them again soon. Not just in my memories. Anthony. It looks like his hand is grasping something, but it's empty. Finn. It looks like his hand is grasping something, but it's empty. Anthony. His hand is grasping something that I gave him. Finn and Anthony. I hope to see them again soon. They're both holding objects in their hands. Are they the wrong ones? I'm in a hospital, and somehow I have to go through that door. I hope that's the truth, and Mark didn't die. Just a nice crackling fireplace. A painting of... Oh, God. It looks like... Finn. His hand is grasped around something. I think I'd be a good lead editor.
Well, that'd be perfect for you. You probably wouldn't have time to write your own books anymore, but I'm sure you'll be happy working on other books too. But don't just do it for the money. I'm still here too. It's not just your responsibility.
I think I understand.
Yes,
It was all inside my head.
correct. Some of it were your real memories, but you mixed up fact and fiction, made things more exciting. It was a long road of self-discovery before you could admit it to yourself. I'm glad to see you've come through. Who knows what might have happened to you? We couldn't risk confronting you with the truth. You had to find it out for yourself.
Tony and Finn, are they...
You can come in now.
Mommy!
Easy, Finn. How are you feeling? Do you remember, well, everything?
Yes, I think so. I know. All about the accident, and that I'm not flying around in space. I am so sorry for everything. Mark, he
survived, even in better condition than you.
I'm so glad. Tony, I have to tell you something.
It's okay. Mark told me about your book.
I had thrown myself into writing so much. The accident. None of this would have happened if I had gone to the funeral with you in time.
That's not the point, Tessa. It's all right.
I thought I had lost you. Not only now, but for a long time, because of my behavior.
I would never blame you for wanting to do what you love. You've written and designed worlds, lived your dream. I understand that.
But I kind of lost control of it.
Well, that's why you should have talked to me. I would have helped you, supported you. Together, we would have found a solution.
Thank you, Tony. Let's talk in peace as soon as I get home.
Mama?
Yes, honey?
Dad said you got lost. In your head, I mean.
That's one way of putting it.
I knew you'd find your way home, like you always do. You always knew a way to end the stories you wrote, and when they're ready, you always came to me. So I wasn't scared.
Now I am completely back again, with you.
Will you buy me the new toy spaceship you promised me now?
Absolutely.